What's that, Jacob?
When I was 21.
Mm-hmm.
And my friend, he owned this stall in a mall. I worked for him. And it was so boring. And I had nobody to talk to. It was like really in the middle of the day. I had nobody there to talk to in the mall. And I tried to befriend this group of other kids that work there. And I don't even talk like shit humor or anything like that. I don't even know how the joke. It wasn't even a joke. I said something about because they were just. I said something about taking a shit and how it's like satisfying or something like that. Because I was just so wanting to talk to somebody my age. And then I remember I said that to this one kid, and his face dropped. And there were like 4 other people around him, and they all just walked away from me. I said that one innocent thing, like I was just trying to bond with him about.
It's a weird bond line. Hey guys, what's up? I'm Jacob. I look over here. He goes, "Is there anything more satisfying than just hanging a big cable?" I mean, come on.
There was a build up to it. I don't know what we were all talking about. Some other thing. I don't know.
Yeah.
It was a natural flow into that, and I'm not saying it was a joke. But here's what happened. So nobody would talk to me afterward, and the guy I was working for came over, and I told him the story, and he got all pissed off at me. He goes, "You said that?" I said, "Yeah," and he goes, "Don't you know he was born without a sphincter?"
What?
And I'll never forget he said that to me like that. Like, how could you possibly know that?
Wait, Jacob, who was born without the sphincter? To the guy?
The kid I was trying to like hang with and bond with was the one guy.
You accidentally brought the one thing. He had no asshole when he was born.
He was born without an asshole muscle, and you just walk up and go,
No. Not an asshole muscle, you're saying.
The sphincter's the muscle.
Which tightens everything, like make sure. So what happened?
So there was a hole. Gotcha.
Yeah, he had a butthole.
That kid in particular had to use a stopper.
Oh,
nice.
he had a sausage cutter?
It's cork. He had a cork.
Like a rubber cork in his butt for real.
I like it.
He didn't have a sphincter that opened and closed.
So when he would pop that cork off, is it like...
It would all come out. Like he would feel full. I learned this afterward because I had to research what I had done. Like I didn't understand.
Jacob, you did nothing. You did nothing. You just had the 1 in a gazillion chance that you told your opening shit line to a guy who's got major shit issues.
Jacob, you
need to talk like that. I'm not into that type.
You could have saw that coming.
I don't know why it was the universe just guiding you off a cliff. The fact that you walked up to a guy without an asshole muscle and you were like, nothing better than when you really rip his shit. And he's like, cool, I'm corked up right now.
He's like, what's your favorite thing? He goes, I'll tell you my favorite thing is just having an asshole with massive muscle control. And I mean, how good it feels when I just squeeze and then I close it off. I clip it in the middle. Maybe sometimes more fun than that.
Sometimes I'll do a dice shit where I'll just clip it several times. And he goes,
I don't know what.
Yeah. Where I just throw if I could throw a speed chop at it. You know what I mean?
When you said that to him, Jacob, did he just look at you and walk away, or did he say anything? He was
crestfallen. I'll never forget his face. He went like, it's not good for radio, but he
can explain it to me.
He went.
What?
Oh man! Man! You hit the one.
Was the no sphincter?
Imagine if you're born without a sphincter, like that kind of shapes your life.
Yeah.
And what are you're trying to nuzzle up and be cool with the no sphincter boy, but what is that like? Say, like, did he seem like a cool guy otherwise?
No, I didn't even want to talk with. It was so boring. There was hours and hours. It was in the middle of the day on a weekday, on like a Monday.
So these weren't popular kids.
The mall was empty. I was miserable.
This wasn't a popular kid. Because I gotta say, they
were working there like in other stalls, and they had bonded, and I just wanted to bond with somebody like this other group of people.
Sure,
that were working there.
That one of them was the cork ass kid.
Yes.
All right.
I learned since that I think they have like science has created like electric sphincters, like a robotic sphincter.
Good for that. Jacob, I will tell you this though. I'll tell you this: for the rest of your life, if you're trying to introduce to a new group, I'm telling you, you already hit the lottery. No one hits the lottery twice.
Yes.
Open with your satisfying shit line every time. No, Jacob, you're fine now.
Yeah, you're good. You have like antibodies. You have like that story antibodies.
You're out of the water. In fact, if somebody goes, dude, it's not that cool of a joke to make. Like this, my buddy doesn't have a sphincter, and you can go, get the fuck out of here, dude.
Yeah,
I swear to you, I told this a long time. So now and then you will bond over that. Even if he was a little upset at first, he's going to go, wow, dude, this is one, that's lightning striking you twice. And two, you maybe should stop opening with the shit joke.
Shit joke might need to stop.
Yeah.
I also remember being very angry. Like I was offended on one level because I remember my boss saying it like he literally said, "Don't you know he doesn't have a sphincter?" Like that's how he phrased it to me.
Did he not hand you the card before you spoke to him? That's like the deaf people card. He hands it. He goes, "I have no sphincter muscle. It's my one thing."
It's like, please, guys, I just want to let you know my asshole muscle is a real point of contention for me. Please don't bring it.
All day long, I live with it. I think about it. Every time I sit down, my cork goes a little further up.
Yeah, he goes, I'm trying to uncut.
So he couldn't even beef. What if he had to fart?
No, I'm telling you, it was a stopper. Like that's what I was told. Like it was just like an open hole. You have to cork it. That's all they had back then, I think.
So his farts. So if he farted, he would blow the cork out.
You would assume.
I would assume. I don't know what happens what if you fart and it doesn't come out of the cork hole and it goes back into your body? Does it come out of your pee hole? Guys,
I didn't research
I
that.
graduated high school. I just want you to know that I walked through high school.
I'm not a doctor. I don't know the particulars, but I mean,
Well, Jacob, I'll make a safe assumption here and say the particulars are it doesn't go back in your body and come out of your dick hole. But thank you for humoring the idea at least. Because I don't know the particulars exactly, but I could look into the medical books about that. There's got to be a Merck manual that covers this.
I got some friends up at Columbia that could really kick this around and give you a real solid answer.
Jay, I called one of those guys. It was a 6-second phone call. No, the fart won't go back in your body and come out of your dick hole. I'm glad I was able to answer that for you. They were pretty angry that I wasted their time with that phone call.
Yeah, they were. I got some pretty terse responses from my front toots emails.
It was a real low point in my life.
It shouldn't have been. The low point should have been
But
more
I understand
you were worried about the way the corked asshole guy feels about you.
But Jacob, I understand what you're talking about when you're like, oh, like you're trying to make friends with someone and you just do the opposite.
Of course. Yeah. Oh yeah.
Did that guy ever speak to you again?
No, and there were girls that like his age that were like it was like him, two girls, and another guy, and the girls were like giving me dagger eyes, like he had confessed it to them.
Oh,
or something like that. He
goes, hey, girls, how many girl fingers do you think it takes to plug up a sphincterless asshole?
Yeah.
While we find out, my parents are going away this weekend. You guys want to come by and plug my shitter?
You guys want to uncork me?
Now that I'm telling you the story, I don't understand like why he told everyone, like even my boss knew.
How fast?
It makes no sense to me.
Can I ask a legitimate question? How fast do you have to be at pulling your cork so you don't get shit on your hand? Do you have to like? I mean, you gotta because he has no sphincter, so he can't.
I would say use a tongs and come at it from side cheek a little bit.
Now, see, I think grip it and rip it. I think you put your balls on your wrist and you just fucking reach down there. You
taking a lot of
hold of it.
Taking a lot.
I also think it's angling. I think if you're gonna pull your asshole cork out, you push in.
You're gonna get turd right there on your thumb pad.
No, dude,
right there,
it's this movement.
The base of the thumb pad. That's.
But I think it's this movement. I think it's a fold out. I think you pee. You know what I mean? You're like,
yeah. No matter what, dude, I'm telling you, you're gonna get some splatter right there, dude.
Do you think so, doctor?
Yeah, dude, you have to wear wrist guards. That has to be a mess every time you pull that cork.
Would you rather have a colostomy bag or would you rather have to cork your asshole?
Cork.
You rather go with the cork, Christine? I think you're answering quickly. We'll take it around the horn. What do you think there, DJ Lou? Your asshole. Colostomy bag, cork in your asshole.
I'll carry the bag around.
Yeah, see, here's the thing. The bag, look, they're both horrible. Bag's going to fill up with shit. When your butthole is just filling up with, like, there's like a traffic jam of turds in your butthole,
you get
waiting behind a cork. You put a lot of trust in that cork. That cork better fucking go around and clamp in the front. You know,
better be rubber, and it better be reinforced. Absolutely, Jay's right.
I think it's got to have 4 hooks around it, and then 2 go beside your balls up your front like suspenders that go down your back and get it in the back. So that thing does not come out.
And if it doesn't, I better see a brand on that I trust, like a Scott's or someone that I know is going to really make a good butt plug.
Yeah, this is a Johnson & Johnson type gig. This isn't some sex shop nonsense.
I did reflect on that for a long time, like as soon as he said it, thinking what you take for granted. Like you never even think, well, I'm lucky to have a sphincter.
No, I do. You're wrong about that.
But I always was grateful.
Don't judge me, Jacob, because don't assume you know everything about me. I do actually think for a sphincter.
Yeah.
I'm trying to think, guys. I got a good design for a butthole plug for this kind of problem, though. I got to say, I'm ready to Shark Tank it. I think I like what I said. It's double suspenders going from each direction.
Yeah. That's a good getup, dude. You should probably register that.
Holding it in from the bottom and holding it in from the top.
But I'm telling you should probably register that. That's a good idea.
Trademarked. None of you guys can use it.
Sorry, none of you can. It belongs to us. Get out of here.
Yeah, I like that. I really like that idea. Now, look, can you use it for pleasure? Sure, but it's mostly for biz. You could change the attachment so you could find one that fits your asshole, but the rig's still the same.
I think we found a new career. I think this radio show's done. I think we're going to start doing customized butt plugs.
Dan, I feel your sarcasm in that. I got to tell you.
Is there sarcasm, or am I filling out a small business loan as we're doing the Zoom meeting? You tell me what I'm doing.
Because I'm telling you, this thing, more than I assume your enemy, Jacob, solely just had, I just picture like an old choppy wooden cork like they put in a pirate's a bottle of ale.
Oh, that's nicer than what I was thinking. I was thinking it was a Carlo Rossi fucking wine cork. He just had it laying around the house, and he was like,
it's not even wood. It's like that plastic.
He goes, this is from a vino. Just block me up.
But I'm saying we can get something that maybe goes with the contours. Maybe has like a cupping thing at the bottom in case there's any spillage that just catches it. It's you know what, guys? Between this and my foolproof choke jerk strap, I think these are 2 ideas. But the sharks aren't willing to listen to non-mainstream products. I want to hear it. If I could somehow remove the gluten from this butt plug, let me tell you, buddy, we would be Shark Tank City, my friend.
I mean, we'd be fighting off sharks. They would be wanting on this.
Absolutely. If we were able to find out how to make our choke jerk straps that are breakaway with reusable energy, oh my God, right now we'd be sitting in Damon John's house. We'd be kicking Mr. Wonderful.
Man, I'd have such comfortable slippers. I would have such great slippers on.
Anybody out there listening, please, now that we are living in a Joe Biden world, can you please come with me with designs for my full body 2-strap butt plug? Butt cork. I'm not going to call it a butt plug. This isn't sexual.
Butt plug is not sexual. Butt cork is it's an item needed for people that lack a sphincter. The people that Jacob hates. And don't be a Jacob Atat. Don't hate people without sphincters.
Offer them a solution. While Jacob's over there laughing at this guy who's just got it's just like an open coughing asshole.
Yeah, dude, he's got a laundry chute of a butthole.
Yeah, it's just a flume. Just a flume of turd falls out.
Dude, it's got to be crazy that he poops like a horse. Like whenever he just walks around, it just drops out.
Do you think when he walked around, Jacob, his asshole was just like,
dude, I think this guy's
just bouncing around open like that? Like
this guy's going the wrong way. I think wear assless chaps and a horsetail and just fucking go and just walk around and poop.
Yeah, he should walk around with one of those horse buckets under him.
Dude.
I can imagine it makes you very self-conscious.
Yes, absolutely.
Well, so self-conscious he didn't want to hang out with the guy from the hot dog stand who talked about how great shitting is.
don't even know.
You go, dude, that meat makes you mean.
I didn't lead with that. I don't know how it came.
Yeah.
Nice to meet you guys. Oh my God, it's so boring here. Just meeting new friends is as satisfying as taking a nice long shit. But multiple pieces. Where like, particularly where your sphincter kind of cracks it in half, and then there's another wide part coming out, and then
when you feel it and you're like, oh, it's all out, and then you're like, no, it's not, and you're like, I got to stop a little bit of it. This guy's like. There's another guy next to him. He's like, "What are you doing, man?" And Jacob's like, "Shut up. Let him hear this. It's nothing better than when you're like, oh, there's a ridge. Oh, there's another ridge. Let me stop for now."
It's like scratching the ultimate itch.
Did you think it's like 1 in 100 million I talked to?
The fact that
crazy.
Yeah, dude, the fact that you fucking said that to the worst guy possible.
You should have bright-sided though. I bet his wiping sessions are super easy. There's no friction. It's just falling out of his shitter.
Yeah, he can go.
Great.
He can poop and go. He's probably he's the top level of pooping in the woods.
Would I like to cut down my shit time? Simply, I knew my asshole was always clean, but it was never closed. But I could plug it with my awesome invention, the 4-strap suspenders butt plug.
Yeah, also known as an oakerson harness.
The oakerson harness.
That's the classic name.
That'd be great if that's how I make my fortune, dude, in the oakerson harness and butt cords.
Dude, Isabella goes around and you're like, "Are you from the Oakerson family?" She goes, "Yes, the Oakerson family will be having the 1942."
It's essentially, are you seeing it, Dan? It's essentially going to look like Borat's, on Borat wears
that's exactly what I thought. I thought it was like it looked like.
But it goes beside your dick and balls. It doesn't cover it at all because this isn't your underwear. You're going to put on regular underwear so you can feel like a regular person, Dan.
It's all gravity. It's all fucking gravity. Well, I think we have a business idea that's fucking a multi-billion-dollar idea. So
I promise you campers, I won't stop doing radio when I hit it big from my breakaway choke jerk strap and my full body harness, the Oakerson harness. Thank you, Dan.
Can I say this was cathartic? Because I've had the story in my head since it happened.
Thank you for sharing it with us, Jacob.
Yeah, I actually feel good getting it out there.
Good.
No.
Good. Well, if you want to catch Big J before he's a ass cork mogul,
yeah,
make sure you check him out in Phoenix, Arizona. He's going to be at Stand Up Live November 12th through the 14th.